just about halfway through the season, and things are starting to take shape here in our coverage of EA Sports College Football. It's the Florida Atlantic Owls and the Eagles. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, glad to have you with us. Holly Rowe down on the sideline with the latest on an injury.
Hey guys, I caught up with the Eagles head coach before the game. They continue to be without their starting running back, but the good news...
Florida Atlantic about to put toe to leather and get this thing started. On the move from inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. The Eagles offense will take the field first. And here's the sophomore quarterback who will be at the controls in this one. He's been able to put together a solid resume. We're anxious to see what he can do in this one.
And I can just tell you, man, just by watching the tape of this dude at the quarterback spot, I don't like it. And I say that, I don't like it from a defensive perspective because he's just got so much speed. He can put so much stress on a defense, and it's just one guy. Break one tackle, can take it to the house, Palmer. It's a rare combination of what this guy can do. He can just take off in the blink and kill defenses.
Must be nice, because I have no idea what it feels like, but to be able to run that fast and stress a defense, that's got to feel pretty good, at least if you're on offense, right? Because not only do you have to focus on our running back, and not only do you have to focus on all of our weapons on the perimeter, because this guy can throw and hurt you as well, but you're right. If he makes you miss and he gets in the second level, this dude is gone.
Makes a catch. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. The Eagles have their offense in high gear. They're going to ride this running back. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and short. Wide receiver going in motion. Got him on the RPO. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. The 7th play of this opening drive. They'll need to move the chains on 3rd and short. Got a little space. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. And the Eagles have it with a 1st and 10. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. 2nd down to the air. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. 10th play of the drive coming up, but this time a chance for the defense to get off the field on 3rd and long. Tight end finds a soft spot. He works his way inside the 30. They'll mark him down at the 29. It brings up 4th down, and let's see what they do. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
From deep, it's Harris. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Florida Atlantic Owls offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. And here comes the junior quarterback to get things into gear. He had a tough game in that loss last time out. 3 times he threw picks and only 1 touchdown pass. Handoff from the gun. And he knocked him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. Guys, let's talk about Florida Atlantic. I'm sure you guys saw a great pickup in the backfield. 3-star running back gave a verbal last week. And getting good talent like this is really what programs at this level need to thrive on.
It's pivotal, Reese. And now you got a big commitment at the running back spot with those 3 stars. And now you start to build a class around him. Get everybody else excited. This is how you build a program.
That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. Gets the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. Good coverage on that one, and they get him almost immediately. The Eagles offense now ready to start the drive. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. From the gun, running back on the move. Taken down. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short. The Eagles will call on their punt team. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Florida Atlantic trying to get back on the ball.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Here comes the heat. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. He's looking downfield to throw. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack.
Not a ton of play calls for 3rd and California when you're on offense. You know you're going to have your quarterback holding on to the football. You really got to think about how you're going to protect him. Offensive coordinator may want to think about using more max protect schemes, get more bodies in to give this quarterback a chance.
Florida Atlantic decides to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. He only needs a sliver of daylight. And he is knocked down immediately. Brave to try the return, though the coach might have preferred a fair catch. Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Sees a crease. Oh, he's got some space. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. Really nice job to move the ball on the ground like that in the big game, but we will need to check on an injured player. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Firing to the right, complete. Smashes through the tackle. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles!
I think the days of running backs just running downhill are out the window. You better be able to do this. You see the playmaker, slip him out of the backfield, throw him the football. He'll handle the rest, get in the end zone for the touchdown.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the 2nd quarter.
Number 95.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, and not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0. Florida Atlantic races to the line. Caught in the backfield. It's Combs. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Kept it on the ground. Now they'll throw. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down. Florida Atlantic will send the punt unit onto the field. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. The Eagles offense now ready to start the drive. Hold it, finds his man on the left. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Nice job by the quarterback there throwing the hitch route against zone coverage. You can't stare at him. If you do that, then you allow the flat defender to get underneath it, and that might be a pick 6. So really good job by the quarterback there, using his eyes to manipulate the defense.
Out wide right, it's Stevens. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. And the Eagles are facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Trying to make magic with his feet. He's knocked down, short gain, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry. They'll go to the counter play. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Keeps it on the option. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. The Eagles are rolling down the field. They'll move the wide receiver. He's past the sticks. Open space at the 25. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. Play action on first down. Takes the easy completion. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Off play action. Throws toward the end zone. Wide open downfield. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Direct snap. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal. They are controlling the ball. 9th play of the drive. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6.
And that's the way you punctuate the long drive. Nice job being physical, getting that ground game going, and Jesse finishing with the ground game.
Yeah, really, I think that drive is really a microcosm of what they've been doing all game, right? Imposing their will by running the football. The defense knew it was coming, and they still couldn't stop them.
And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown, and finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Owls offense comes out ready to go to work. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. On the move. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on the board.
Got a man. It's Eaton. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
And the Owls want to move quickly. Straight ahead, it's Presley. And again finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time. Motion from the wideout. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Florida Atlantic will have to send out the punt team. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. Runs through the tackle. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They give it back to him. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. Bush is ahead. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense. And the Eagles come to the line with a new set of downs. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Gain of 6. They're looking at 3rd and 4. The Eagles line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Flip it out to the back on the screen. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. Gives them a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. Punt is on its way. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Combs. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Back to pass on 2nd down. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. Still looking. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Timeout called by the Eagles. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They boot it away. Makes the catch at the 35. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Fresh setter downs going to the air. He puts some heat on that one down the middle. He's got it along the sideline. Oh, he thought for sure he was going to be able to house that one, but a huge pickup all the way down to the 12.
That didn't take long. I mean, they started off this drive with great field position, and that's critical for this football team because of the players they have offensively. If you can get them the ball back at that area of the field, it takes one play, like what you just saw, and all of a sudden, they're knocking on the door now in the red zone looking for 6.
Timeout taken by the offense. It's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's first down. Fresh set of downs going up top. Keeping his eyes downfield. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Eagles!
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
Ready to try the point after. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They wasted no time on that drive. 2 plays, touchdown just like that. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Quickly out to the tight end. They pick up the first down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here. Obviously didn't like what he saw on first down, and they use a timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. They're all over him. Didn't have much of a choice there but to get rid of it. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Looking downfield very late in the half. Rush is on. The pass is incomplete and 1 second is left. 3rd and long right here. Looking to throw. Oh, pressure's coming. It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, notable storylines all across the sport today. So let's roll up our sleeves and get you updated here in Week 6. We start with the Oklahoma State Cowboys taking on the number 7 team, the Colorado Buffaloes. And it's the Cowboys sneaking out of here with an upset victory. Gonna have to see how the rankings shake up following this outcome. The victory gets this team to 4-2. It has not been a perfect start, but they are right in position entering the second half. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Bringing things back to your game, one more refresher on how the first half went down. Back and forth we've gone so far, and these numbers, it's funny, 3rd down conversions don't always tell the story. Maybe staying out of those situations in the second half is the safest pathway to victory. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
And the Eagles will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. They start this 3rd quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive, Reese. Like, this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
Second down, going to throw it. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. They get him stopped, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. Florida Atlantic decides to punt it away. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. They'll run it. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. 2nd and long here. Give to the running back. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage. The Eagles line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Making his first move. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last. Makes the catch and he's free. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get 2 bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
The Owls come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Quick give. It's Presley. Gain of right at 7 yards. 2nd and 3 coming. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Left side is Combs. He's just winning that matchup in the slot every time.
And when you put him in the slot, Reese, he's closer to the quarterback. It's an easier throw. We can run in, we can run out, and really take advantage of his versatility of the guy in that slot position.
He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Right at the line. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. And the Owls kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Touchdown, Owls! Into the end zone for 6.
And finally, guys, we've been talking about this offense. When are they going to get it going? When are they going to have that spark? They make the play. They finally get on the board. Now, can they keep the momentum going? Can they play complementary football? Can the defense get a few stops and the offense keep this up?
And the jumbo formation is on the field as they line up for the 2 points. Selling the fake. Out wide left, it's good. He'll make his way in for the 2, and now they're down by 16. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. The Eagles offense now ready to start the drive. And after that last score, this is just a 2-possession game now, and they'll be looking to find some cushion on this drive. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. 6-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 4. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Dobbs. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Right side, it's Stevens. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Hunt is on its way. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. On the draw, it's Presley. Plows through the defense. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Rush right in his face. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Burrowing for yardage. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. Hunt is on its way. Not a lot of room to field this one. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. Sells to run, looking to pass. Throwing right. Pulls it in. It's Clinton. First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver, and man, their fans have been hungry to see that.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Keeping it on the ground with the single back. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Right back to it. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down. And the Eagles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Hits inside. It's Dobbs. And he stopped, brought down at the 18. It'll be enough for the first down. Field gets a little tighter here in the red zone. On the RPO, got it. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. They'll try to get it in with the run. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. This offense has done a good job on this drive, taking time up the clock as they come up on 2nd down. Could not find a hole. This defense clogging up everything. It's 3rd and goal. On the move, it's Dobbs. He'll be stopped right there. They kept it on the ground on 3rd and goal, and it did not pay off. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
On the run from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. Wants to throw one first. He's going to let it go. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. Just a short pass to the tight end. They were able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Out wide right, it's Combs. So important to convert these third downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
The sure hands, it's Combs. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again. Pulls and fired complete. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Trying to establish the run. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. The Owls want to pick up the tempo.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Breaks into the open. Finally brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a first down. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Look out! Right side, it's Presley. He's run out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the 26. Second down, gonna throw it. Under pressure, finds his target. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. And the Owls, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Running the red zone, it's Presley. All over him in the backfield. He'll lose 3 on the play. Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. Give to the back. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. Now wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Extending the play. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that 4th down. Looking to throw. Here comes the heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Trying to barge their way in. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. And they take it in for 6 more points. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. So the 16-play drive, they still have work to do, trailing by 2 possessions here in the 4th. They'll line up for the onside kick. So here comes the Florida Atlantic offense ready to go to work. Drops back on 1st down. They're all over it. Out wide right, it's Eaton. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
Well, that last play is a beautiful start to this drive. You've got some work to do here. You've got some mountain you've still got to climb if you're going to win this game. A couple of minutes left. You've got the horses to get you there, but it's all about getting the drive started with a positive play, and they found that on that last one.
He'll try to get to the marker himself. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Florida Atlantic gets to the line quickly.
I just love it when my quarterback knows situational football. They run the option. He understands. It's 4th and short. Like, I got to stick my nose in there, get north-south, and try to get that first down. I love when I have a quarterback that can do that.
2nd and short, maybe looking for a shot. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds. This Florida Atlantic offense is moving quickly. Grabbed behind the line, it's Barnes.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Wants to throw on 3rd. Makes the grab. And that'll not only be a first down, it'll be 1st and goal from the 7. The Owls come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. In the red area, it's Presley. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. On the move. Touchdown, Owls! And after being in a huge hole, they're all the way back, just 1 possession away.
Well, the offense did their part. You're just trying to apply some pressure on the opponent, right? Yeah, you're down right now, but if you can find a way to get the ball back with some time on the clock, they're within striking distance still to win this game.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. So that's a 59-yard touchdown drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. On the move from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Shoots it to the left. And the incomplete pass was just too hot to handle. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Works the middle of the field. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the first down. They'll send the back in motion. Got his man downfield. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the first down. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters. And this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps. They've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief